guys. How's everybody doing? We are doing a little bit of tracking today. Sorry, my headphone cord was stuck on my seat there. We're doing a little bit of tracking today. And right now, checking our levels, making sure all that's good. Okay, what's going on here? All right, what's going on here? I guess we have to re-log in. You gotta love recording days, so. So this is kind of where I'm working at the moment today. This is my view. And we are getting everything prepped, getting another track laid down, all that good jazz. Estrell, how you doing? Gonna be gaming later today for sure. Have to get, what's the name of that planet? Osha Une? Or whatever it is on Helldivers. We have to get that planet back, or liberate it rather. So yeah, definitely gonna be gaming later. Right now though, just getting some drums tracked, then gonna get some guitars in and all that good jazz. But yeah, thank you. I'm gonna call you Mina. Mina, welcome to chat. Sorry guys, I'm not very good at these name pronunciations, but we're gonna get everything tracked here. Firewolf, how you doing? Heads up to everybody, the volume might get a wee bit loud, because again, we are tracking drums and getting all that going. So it might get a wee bit loud for a while, and then we'll see you soon as far as chats. So, Firewolf, I have missed you so much these past few streams. First off, how's your sister's friend? Because last chat you popped in for a moment, you're like, hey, they're not doing so hot, and then you disappeared, and I'm like, all right, I need to know. Hope you're doing well, hope they're doing well. Eagles has been on as well. He's been missing you too. All right, guys. Again, a little loudness warning. Faith, how you doing? Welcome to chat. If we can get it going here. right, guys. We'll call that there. Oh, dude. Yeah, that's kind of seizures lasting that long. That's quite a while. That is quite a bit. I'm glad she's doing better. Definitely glad she's doing better, my guy. Let's go. No clipping. Let's go. Support tracks. Yes. Faith doing well. Doing well. Just, again, doing some recording here. And so hopping between chat and recording, but I have definitely missed several of the regulars. This is actually the church I go to. And normally I'm recording in my home, but in here the space sounds really, really, really good. So taking advantage of that with recording, drums and guitars and vocals and stuff. So it's a lot of fun. How are you guys doing? Firewolf, thank you so much for the update, man. Sitting you guys down for just a moment. No, man, like I said, I was a bit worried because I went from seeing you there and you're like, hey, this is going down. It's like, oh, okay, that's not good at all. But I'm glad that she's doing better. Hopefully, that doesn't happen again. I'll definitely be praying for her, my guy. All right, so what are you guys doing on this very nice Sunday afternoon? I know it was kind of a toss-up between, gaming for me and recording. And I have songs that are almost ready to go. I keep saying they're ready to go, and they are. They're almost ready to go. And they're going to be really, really, really fun songs, I think. Let's go. Yeah, nothing clipped. Let's go. One of the biggest worries sometimes when you're recording music, have a great day, Jasper. So good to have you in chat. Ooh, pizza sounds amazing. Sometimes when you're recording, these lines here get way too big, and so it'll cut off part of the signal. And that's not a good day. Generally, that means you have to do a bunch of re-recording. But looks like we're able to avoid that today, at least for right now. This is why I should have brought my phone stand, but I did not. That is okay. So now that that part is done, what we're gonna do, remind me not to do that again. What we're gonna do, set up for guitar here. So this is Right Back at You, He Never Fails. That's my guitar rig. It's a little cluttered at the moment because, again, cables and scooching stuff, and don't mind the coffee. It's a really, really, really good studio amp. And I'm going to try to clear a bunch of garbage away from it and move this microphone in front of it. And we're going to set it just off center of the cone. It's really pretty outside. Sun's starting to go down a little bit. And guitar pick. Matt, if you're watching this, I hope you don't mind them stealing one of your guitar picks. Okay. Alright, that's set there. Get this like that. That like that. So it's kind of a fun thing about this part too. Generally when you get a drum track down, like a scratch track, then you're really able to just kind of have fun in figuring out what you want the song to be even more so. And it's a great time. Yes, I know. There we go. Thank you. Thank you. It's way more messy than it normally is. I try to have things streamlined, but I'm not gonna lie, not gotten a lot of sleep these past few days. And so everything is kind of just a little bit here and there. That's okay. So we got that there. This is where we do that wonderful mic placement check and make sure it's where it needs to be. Bring that back down a bit. Pull back the mids. Thank you. Oh, dude. So I will tell you, the prick is not so bad on the finger here. It it sounds more painful than what it is. So literally, you just go to the side of your finger, and you poke after you clean all that, and then you're able to squeeze out just a little bit. And generally, it's not so bad, especially if you have like a auto injector. Those things are so nice where you just clean the area, pull a tab, put it over the finger, and click it. It's so nice. We used to use those at the hospital, and those were my favorite over the manual ones that we had in EMT school. It's a lot of fun. Firewolf, it's not quite like a regular needle. You know, it's not like long and going in the vein. Because when I was little, the IVs that we got were not these wonderful like plastic bendy ones that are around today. I still remember getting like a metal IV, and it was kind of weird. Way more comfortable nowadays than what it is now, or what it was then. Granted, that was early 2000s. Okay. So this is, again, where we listen to what drums are doing and just kind of track it down. I'm weird in the fact I tend to listen to, try to find the music first and then find the lyrics. Oh, dude, M&Ms are so good. They really, really are. Well, that was a fail. You can tell who's rusty and hasn't practiced in a while. Groovy, welcome to the chat. So right now what we're doing, for those of you guys that are just joining, we are playing along with a scratch drum track we just made. So once the scratch track is in, I'm gonna go record the guitar, get it set in, get the guitar set in, re-record the drums so they're what they're supposed to be, add in bass, and I can throw in vocals, and the song will be pretty good at that point. Then it's just adding in the sugar to make it sound better. All right. Okay, so Mrs. Gray, you found another Starlight fan. Thank you so much, Faith. Guys, if you haven't subscribed already, I definitely appreciate it. If you did, those of you that have, thank you so much. We're on the road to 600. We're almost halfway there. I think we're, more than halfway. We're halfway there from 500. Let me say it like that. Again, sorry, lack of sleep. Thank you guys for joining me as I'm working through this. Noah, right back at you. Right back at you. I don't know. I really like that. Faith, you are way too kind. Thank you. I think that's it. But again, the chorus is kind of where I'm stuck. There it is. Maybe I should add that in for the second. That's so true, Faith. That's so true. Okay, so let's get this song structure in one more time. Jennifer, so good to see you. Okay. So we have verses, we have chorus, we just need bridge. What I'm thinking about doing is, since everything has been going at around 6 to 10 and it's fluctuating, hanging around there, I don't want to suck out too much of the energy. And usually something like that, I switch to acoustic and that bridge, and it's just strumming and building. I don't know if it really calls for that. So we'll play around with the bridge and see what we get when we get there. In the meantime, I think it's time to record this. We're gonna leave the bridge blank. And then we're going to, I think we're gonna go from empty bridge into a double chorus, back into the main riff at the end, because that double chorus is going to be perfect for the guitar solo for a friend of mine to lay down. For a friend of mine to lay down. And it's going to be a lot of fun, I think. Louise, so good to have you in chat. Thank you so much, Faith. I'm really enjoying it too. Whenever I start playing a riff and I don't want to stop playing it, I'm like, okay, this is something that I actually want to record. So give me 1 second while I set this up, because that's the other part of all this, is you have to keep everything ready to go. And yeah, it's gonna be fun. Make sure that's coming through. The other big thing about whenever you start recording, always keep your stuff in tune so you don't have to fight tuning later. As Jeremy from The Recording Loser says, if you are a session guitar player or you're playing in the studio, the majority of your time is going to be spent tuning your instrument. He is not wrong. There we go. Whew. Sorry, didn't mean to bump into you guys there. How's everybody holding up? Guys, thank you so much for hanging out as well. Thank you for the likes and subscribes as well. We're gonna keep going here and we're gonna try to get this track laid. If I'm really focused and not paying attention to chat, apologize right now, because again, laying down this track and hopefully get it out to you guys here in maybe a couple weeks or so. No promises though. Messed that part up. So that's kind of also why I like keeping the bridge quiet, because like if I mess up after coming back into the bridge, you just go to the empty part. Albeit this time we're gonna have to take it over again, so it'll be good. Soda Cans, welcome to chat. So glad to have you. Doing a bit of recording today. What's crazy, guys, is even after getting everything recorded in like it should be, we still have to go back, listen, and make sure that what we're actually hearing in the mic right now is good. It's weird. It's weird. It's because I'm still learning engineering mic placement, so it's fun. It's fun. All right, let's give this a whirl. Did it again. Did again. Sorry, I started reading it chat and started thinking in my head too. So Firewolf, I'm just praying for you. And I'm praying that God will give you peace. It's one of those things where I believe he'll give you the peace that you need. He's going to give you comfort. And again, it feels way worse than what it is. Once you go through it, you're like, oh, that's not so bad. But I'm also praying that you don't have the diabetes. I'm praying that everything will come back okay. In Jesus' name. Appreciate you, my guy. All right, I guess this is as good a time as any to hear kind of what this sounds like. All right, so what I did, listening to it, the recording, it has a bit too much gain in it, so I'm backing off the distortion just a little bit, and we get to re-record it again. Let's give this a go. That actually puts us right around the 3-minute mark. So let me save this. Not perfect by any means, but it lets us save it. It lets us save it to. There we go. It lets us save it, build our drums and stuff off of it as well, and then go from there. But I'm gonna take a quick break here, stay on stream, but take a quick coffee break. Whew. Oh man. Indoor, welcome to chat. Faith, thank you for being here, seriously. The flute is something I wanted to learn when I was like, I want to say 12. I wanted to learn how to play flute because it's one of the most beautiful sounding instruments I've heard. And I still like to sneak them into songs every once in a great while. It's a lot of fun. When I think of flutes, I think about it's taking you somewhere airy, like somewhere in the sky, obviously, but it kind of adds a lot of lift, if you will, even to like rock tracks if you have a flute or something like that there. It just makes it so much more ethereal. Also, if I'm talking a mile a minute, you can thank the coffee there. Oh, that's so cool. Faith, when you say you're playing at schools, are you like traveling and playing for the kids, or are you a kid like going through to the different schools and performing? I think that's pretty cool. Also, not sponsored yet, but really good brand. Really, really happy. This is the Samson headphones. You can see the serial number there, the SR, I think 850s. They're pretty decent for when you have to track and sing and stuff because they're semi-open back. Dude, that's so cool. There's a guy who pops in chat every once in a while. He also performs at like high levels. I think that's so cool to be able to do that. I don't know if I would do well in a performance situation. I feel like I would kind of choke just a little bit. Like I perform for people, obviously, with music and stuff like that, but like actually competition performance, I feel like it could be pretty rough. So good on you for doing that. That is fun. That is fun. That would also be very terrifying. How many breathing exercises did you have to sit there and have to do before you performed? Because, like, yeah, I would be very, very nervous. All right, so now that we got the guitar track down, that's our scratch guitar track. We can boost that guitar up. We can, dude, that's cool. I would be hyperventilating or really, really excited. I don't know which. But now that we have this guitar track kind of down, now we can actually record real drums on top of it with the metronome, since we kind of have an idea of where the track's gonna go now. It's weird. I write songs based on drums sometimes, a bit too much. Mina, it's so good to see you again. Thank you for popping by again. So still working on the track. We just laid down like the scratch guitar track, so now we're laying down real drums, transitioning. The transitions happen really fast. Now we're laying down real drums after this coffee break. And then from there, we can add in the other guitar parts, add in bass, and that part will be done. Then we can add in keyboard and all the other sugar and stuff over time, as well as vocals. Then that song will pretty much be done. It's a lot of fun. All right, I gotta move this microphone again. I remembered to turn off phantom power this time. And pardon me as I'm putting this microphone back in front of the kick drum. It sits right about there. Gaff tape is your friend if you can get that down, because it'll show you where you had something. It's beautiful. It is beautiful. Okay. So then we go back over into this software. We arm everything again. Double check our sound levels to make sure that we're not clipping. Sorry about the loud volume, guys. Firewolf, I probably will. I'm probably going to be over on Twitch streaming some Helldivers because we got to take this planet. We're on the Hive world. We have to take it. We're losing planets as we're trying to take that one. So it's been a great time. Okay, that's a dog. I heard something from him. I was like, that either sounds like somebody crying or a hound. I think it's a hound. All right, so what's nice about this guy is you can just keep him rolling, recording, play what we have in the background. So even when you mess up, you just cut off what you don't need, and you're golden. That's what it's like to be a drum. Dude, all good, all good. I'll still be here for quite a while, so have a good dinner. I have not really faith. I didn't really watch shows like that growing up as a kid, or like Family Guy or South Park or things. That's still off balance. There we are. I have to get my rim shot with my tom better. That's kind of the sound that I want, but all right, let's go. Dude, that's so cool. When I was learning how to be in a band, I struggled a lot when it came to performing in front of people. I still do now a bit. It used to be way easier when I was doing it more often. And I played in front of quite a few people before and just absolutely had a blast. The musicians I was playing with, they were top notch. And it made it really, really easy to just kind of hang with them. See, my show when I was younger was SpongeBob. That was the show that I was really, really enjoying growing up. And then right around season 7, I didn't watch like any of those, like season 7s and onward. I think I got up to maybe season 5 or 6. And my wife and I, after I got married, we started watching the SpongeBob seasons again. We got to season 6 and we're like, okay, this is cool. Got to season 7 and immediately stopped it. She had warned me about it. She was like, she's like, season 7's kind of bad. And I was like, yeah, I've never seen it before we started watching. I'm just like, okay, this is garbage. Like right off the rip, it's garbage. All right, let's get this track laid. We're gonna have to boost that guitar signal. Let's try that one more time. We'll get that capture saved. Oh my goodness. Session, export. Always, always, always remember to export your files. You guys are way too kind. You guys are way, way, way too kind. I don't know if you guys could hear it, but I had a tambourine fall off of my amp because I had it setting the wrong way as well. So we're gonna do one more take as well. And go from there. Just forgot. Sometimes it's like one big family. Sometimes. It all depends on what part of YouTube you go to. Export session. So even though there's like major problems there, as far as like the stick flying up to the sky. Yes. Stuff like that. It's still pretty decent. So now what I can do, I have the bass the bass guitar track that I need to do. I have the scratch guitar track, and I have the drums recorded. What I can do now is take this stuff, fill out the track, put in the lyrics and stuff, and it's ready to go. And what's crazy is we've been doing this for an hour, and we already have like the skeleton mostly done, which is kind of fun. The whole song in the day thing is a lot of fun. Dude, that's awesome. See, that's kind of what I mean, is that there are some channels that are absolutely amazing people. There's a guy who, he has well over 1,000 subscribers, does really, really well. And he hopped in on one of these lives and subscribed for some reason. I really appreciate him doing that. But also, he's just very kind in his words and stuff. That helped a lot. I've also had YouTube people hop in and not be very kind, and I get it. People are people. But I think for the most part, people that I have run into on here, about 99% of them are really, really decent. There's that 1% that's kind of turdly, but that's okay. All right, so I think game plan is I'm gonna go ahead. Ratty, thank you so much. Welcome to chat, by the way. I'm sorry I missed that chat earlier. Oh, looks like I have a guest. Hello. Hey. So I think what I'm gonna end up doing is call this live stream here, and then we're gonna keep working on some tracks. It'll be fun. All right, guys, I'll see you all later. Have a great night, okay?